Hi, welcome back. My name is Elijah Oenga, and we're currently doing a 7-part series, Know Yourself. Today, I would like to address what are the challenges of actually getting to know yourself and who you actually are. Many of us, including me, have this dreadful fear of being alone, of being wrong, of being independent-minded. So what we do is we flow. We get along. We want to be loved. We want to be called. We want to be informed. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but you can never do life just getting along. That's what water does. That's what water does in a river. Just gets along. Maybe that's what you want for your life. But there's a better path. And sometimes someone who wants to build a legacy, for someone who wants to stand out, for someone who wants to achieve and leave a mark on life, on their life, sometimes wisdom dictates that you rise up, stand up, and step aside and differentiate yourself. When you go to the market, you're looking for the best tomato. I see some of you touch and fail and choose. When you go to the shop, you keep pointing, nataka ile. You really want the best. No one goes and looks for the most rotten pineapple in the market. They go and choose the best. Why do you do it differently when you're doing your life? Why do you accept to be just any other tomato? Will someone pick you if you're a tomato in that sack? Will you feel different? Will you stand out from that pile of apples? For many of us, sadly, the answer is no. But this year, 2024, is the year of being different, doing different. So, my advice to you, number one, feel free to step aside from people who don't value you, from conversations that don't grow you, from spaces that don't build you. You can't remain in the liquor den when you know your problem is liquor. You can't remain in a church that you know half of it is gossip. You can't remain in a job which for 10 years hasn't grown you, hasn't promoted you, hasn't valued you. So the most important thing you can do for yourself is to stand out. And sometimes when you're in the process of standing out, the most important thing you can do is to step aside. Step aside, though it may feel lonely and you may be alone for a while, but it is the most crucial step in differentiating yourself from those piles of rotten apples and mangoes. Step aside. Feel free to be alone for a minute or a week or a year. But while you're alone, you get to meet the best version of yourself. Before you step aside, you're surrounded by noise. Noise from friends, noise from family, noise from colleagues, noise from all over. And nothing good comes out of noise. Clarity is what you get when you stand up and step aside. So the first thing, when you want to know the best version of yourself, when you want to meet the best version of Elijah, of yourself, is to cut off the noise, stand up, and step aside. You'll ultimately be on a journey that's different, that's unique, can be lonely, but it's the most worthwhile journey you'll ever take. Many of you plan your trips to Diani, to Nanyuki. You spend time, you spend money, you spend energy, you open WhatsApp groups. But on the journey of life, you are not as excited as on the journey just to Diani. The journey of life should be the most exciting journey you ever undertake. Therefore, you should be excited about it. You should plan for it. You should open a WhatsApp group for yourself, and put in there the energy, the resources, and the money that you need on that life's journey. So get off that WhatsApp group that's full of noise and open one with yourself and plan your journey meticulously. It's the most important journey you'll ever undertake, a journey with yourself. Thank you, and nice to meet you. Meet yourself.